Oh, man, yeah. Holy shit, we're in this car driving at night again. You like driving at night, being the asshole with the asshole?
Only if I can go to sleep.
You only like sleep driving, huh?
Yeah, I'm not too crazy about all the lights bother my eyes.
The fucking lights.
I'm not a good night driver at all.
But you're a good night sleeper, huh?
That I am.
So
I am.
Just don't put the steering wheel in front of you, right?
So you could be the asshole who drives.
I'll be the fucking a-hole that commands the wheel.
That's right.
Thereby the whole car so that we don't crash into anything at night.
Yeah, I hope not.
Well, you just get to sit there and be like, I'll get to sleep now. The lights are bothering me. I'm going to sleep drive and hope to God I don't wake up in the middle of a death-defying Evil Knievel almost bullshit situation, right?
Well, I mean, if I'm asleep, hopefully I sleep right through it.
Right through it so that you never wake up. You just never wake up.
I won't even know.
She never woke up.
It was peaceful.
So, you know what I wanted to talk about? Because you might have some input on this shit.
Yeah.
Because I got my own input, but I might as well just like throw it like to toss it in your direction, and then you could like pick up the pieces and jostle them a little bit and fucking like put little words on top of them, right?
All right.
So, you know what I really can't stand? And you know, I never ever liked it. Every time it was like, if I had to do this one, I was always like, again with this, Jesus.
Wow, I'm curious to hear what this is.
Whenever I have to go to the post office. And I have to do something. I have to do something there.
It's like the bane of my existence.
You never know. You know it is? So why is it so baneful? Why is it all bane-like?
So I'm in there like fucking all the time.
What do you like, work there?
No, but I'm...
You should. Maybe it sounds like you should.
I'm shipping things
you're
sometimes 4 or 5 days a week.
Shipping and receiving.
I'm over there, mailing shit.
Wow.
And I'm constantly like selling stuff.
At the post office? Who are you selling it? Like stamps? You selling like stamps?
I'm selling stuff and then I'm shipping them.
Boxes? Tape? What are you selling?
And between the
who are you selling stuff to? Who are you selling stuff to? I don't understand.
People, Jesus
just
Christ.
Random,
who else do you think I'm selling shit to?
The people at the post office?
No. Anybody that's going to want to buy my shit can have it.
So you're at the post office to do what? Send
Mailing
it to the people?
Yeah, shipping that.
So it has nothing to do with that. Okay.
No.
So then what?
Between I mean, like nothing against the post office.
Well, nothing. How about everything against the post? I have everything against it.
I would not want to work in a post office. I have to tell you.
Oh, you don't want to work there?
No.
Why?
But, between the customers that are.
It was just you.
They're awful. Customers are awful.
You're the customer.
I avoid.
You're not awful. Just everybody else is.
Everyone else.
How this works.
I avoid having to go to the window for any kind of help. If I can't do everything myself before I get there, then I'm in trouble. But they have a hard job. I mean, they have to deal with a whole bunch of assholes.
They do, right? Everyone in there is an asshole.
Really dumb.
Everyone in there.
People. Constantly.
Like if you work there, as soon as people walk in, the only thing you're thinking, look at these assholes, right? You're like, you want to ring the bell for the next customer where the light goes, next asshole, right? Isn't that what you want to do? Okay, which one of you assholes is next?
It amazes me how dumb people are.
They're dumb.
That they don't know how mail works.
They don't know how mail works, right?
They don't.
They don't know how lines work on top of mail. Mail with lines together. It's like, how do you figure that out?
Apparently they can't.
You got to go to school. You got to get a degree. You got to get like a bachelor's in lines and mail.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just a dope.
I mean, it's not that hard. But people make it sound, they make it so difficult.
What happens in there when you're in there?
You get these people that, they're trying to send something and they do really stupid shit. Like they're reusing maybe a box that they had got something shipped to them in, and they're reusing it and they're putting their own label on it, but they're not taking off labels that were on there previously. So like their mailing address and everything is on there already.
I know, you know, right?
And they'll give it to the tellers to mail, and the tellers are like, well, you need to, there's this other label on here, and they're like, oh, well, you could do that. And then they leave.
Yeah, you do that.
They leave.
I don't do that.
You do it.
I don't do it. You do it.
Right.
I'm not a shipper.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess I forgot to do that.
Your
Sorry.
job is shipping.
And then they leave like total assholes. And then you have people that just don't, maybe they don't understand. I don't know. I guess there's, if English isn't your first language.
Oh, here we go.
Then you may have some difficulty with some things, but
English language.
They have a little kiosk that's set up in the post office so that you don't have to go to the teller, and it's like self.
What does that
mailing.
mean? It's like a guy.
No.
Kiosk.
It's
the fuck is that?
It's a machine.
Oh, it's a machine.
It's a little machine where you can
George
go
Jetson.
and you can buy stamps.
It's the future.
You could buy stamp books, or you could buy.
We're in the future.
Postage for whatever it is you're mailing.
Wow.
Or you could just get
welcome to the future 2023.
A mailing receipt for something that you already bought postage for.
Oh, I'm already confused. I need a bachelor's degree.
Just so that you can verify you dropped it off.
Oh, verify.
But
okay.
People don't know how to use this machine, and they get stuck on things like
they want to know where Facebook is. How do I log in? I want to buy the stamps on Facebook.
When they have to put in
what's my password?
Information like the person they're sending their stuff to, like their name or their address.
Oh my God. Forget it.
They can't spell. Like, I'll never forget one day I was in there and there was a guy on the machine, and I only needed to go to the machine to get a receipt to verify that I dropped off stuff that I already had labels for.
Yeah.
Just to verify that I dropped it off.
Yeah, verify. If it doesn't,
if it gets lost. Paper trail.
Yeah. Numbers.
And
receipts.
Because there's a whole fucking reason why you need to do that. But
receipts.
There's
no
this
receipts,
guy,
no nothing.
So there's a guy there at the machine, and there's another guy after him, and then there's
Jesus, already a nightmare.
And whatever, okay, so I'm standing there, I'm minding my own business, waiting for him to finish. And I realize he's taking an inordinate amount of time at this machine.
Was he sleeping?
And he's really concentrating on what he's doing.
Oh, he don't got the bachelor's degree.
And I'm watching him, and it looks like he's trying to input some information. Maybe he's trying to spell something. I don't know, but he can't. Either he can't spell, or he's just so confused.
Well, what is it? It's a spelling
by
contest?
the keyboard.
Oh, the keyboard.
But,
so you got to press like so it's like an ATM except with fucking letters, huh?
Well, yeah. I mean, you have to spell it out, and he is tapping these letters like he's never seen the alphabet before.
I'm already stressed out from this conversation. I can't even imagine fucking being there.
And I'm watching him, and I'm like, oh God, like,
just want to smack him in the head, right?
What's going on over here? Like, get on with it. And I'm watching him painstakingly, slowly type out whatever it was that he was typing out.
Was he looking at a paper?
And no, he wasn't.
Oh my God.
And then he, I guess, got on to the next step. And then something got wrong, and he had to go back to the previous
it's
step.
Just one machine.
And in the middle of all this, he's on his phone.
Oh my
and
God, the phone will do it.
Scrolling through shit on his phone.
He's on Instagram.
And I'm thinking, oh, is he looking for like the person's address he needs to mail it to? No, he's texting.
Yeah, he's doing Tinder.
While he's doing
doing Bumble.
So there's this other guy in front of me, and then there's me, and we're both standing there like, Jesus Christ, like what is going on here? And this guy had 2 packages that he couldn't like get through it. And
I already want to kill
was
this
about
guy.
to go over there and like help him, be like,
Like, you work there, basically.
right? Can I put this
See, you do
information
work
in
there.
for you? Because it was insane.
Holy
it was insane. And
shit.
after a while, I was just like, you know what? This is ridiculous. I'm just gonna drop my shit off. If I don't get a receipt, I don't get a receipt.
Holy
because I
crap.
just couldn't take it. And
so what happened?
those are the types of
The fucking,
people.
you didn't wait?
I didn't wait
Oh
anymore
my God,
because
this
I got
fucking
so
guy
frustrated
ruined
because he
everything.
was there literally at the machine like
Holy shit.
almost 20 minutes.
Maybe he didn't have Wi-Fi.
It was just, I don't know what
Fucking
was going
guy.
on with
Was
this
he from a
guy.
different country? Was he
I have
French?
no idea. I have no
This
idea.
fucking douchebag.
Oh, wait. And another time I was on there and there was a guy at a machine and he's buying postage and it's like he didn't realize he needed money
Oh my God.
to buy the postage.
Who needs money,
and
right?
he's in the middle of his
I
transaction.
thought this was free.
He's calling somebody to come over
Can you pay for it?
with their bank card.
Oh my God.
to
you got
pay for it.
You need a bank card.
And so it was me and 2 other people this time in front of me
We
had to
have a
wait
GoFundMe for this guy
for
now.
his friend to come with his
Oh
credit
my
card
God.
to pay for it because
wanna
the
stab this
idiot
guy.
buying postage didn't know that he had to pay for it with a card.
How the fuck are people
like-
this stupid?
That's exactly it. And
Holy shit.
and
Maybe when you go in, like it erases your brain and you become stupid only
I
in
don't
there.
know. I
'Cause
don't know.
you can't be that stupid when you leave the house everywhere, can
I
you?
see people do
These
really
people are
stupid
dead,
things
probably.
in
They
the
died.
post office.
They're so stupid they probably got run over by a car right outside.
I don't know. It's amazing how they survive in life.
Holy fuck. Yeah, the bank. I need a bank card. Ma, can you bring the money? I forgot we need money.
It's like,
They left it in my other
if
jeans.
you don't know what you're doing, just get offline and wait and let somebody else
Holy
do their shit. And then you can come back and do yours.
Yeah.
Same thing, people online. I very rarely have to get online to do anything, but every once in a while I have
But when
to.
you do,
And when I do, usually it's because I'm trying to track down a package that they somehow lost.
so you're only in there for fucking investigative purposes.
Right. And it's usually fruitless
And they look
because
at you
no
like
one
you're
knows
crazy.
anything there.
They look at you like, can you prove it?
Right.
Can you prove
I
it?
had
Where's your
this-
paper?
I had this one
Where's your receipt?
teller, I guess you could call her, who was helping me barely. And she was like, here, go to this website and,
go
fill
fuck
out
yourself.
this form here. And she gives me this piece of paper that she says that there's a website on it or a phone number on it.
Jeez.
And I'm like looking at it and I'm like, there's no phone number on here. She's like, there's a phone number. I'm like, could you show me where it is? Because there's no fucking phone number on here. And she's like,
Oh my God, it's so hard.
and then she had to get a piece of paper and a pen and write a number down for me
Not 7 digits.
because it was so difficult. And she wouldn't
With an
even
area
give
code?
me.
Oh, shit.
She wouldn't even give me the number to her post office. She gave me the generic
She gave you the go fuck
800
yourself number.
1-800 phone number.
1-800 go
for
fuck yourself.
The whole entire United States
Right.
post office.
Fuck you twice.
Postal system instead of just giving me a local number to call.
Have fun with that lady.
Right. But not everybody's that way.
Not everybody,
it's,
right?
a lot of the people that work there in the postal office, our post office are very nice. And
Oh, they're nice.
they do try to help if they can. But sometimes the information they give you is like idiotic. Like one day I had a
It's
package.
not real. That's why. It's all fake.
Who was dropped off like 4 or 5 days before with another package. The other package had already gone through the system and was delivered. And this one is saying that only I made a label for it and they have no other information.
Label created, right? And then
Yeah.
go fuck yourself from there.
Right.
Have fun.
And there
This
was,
could be 3 months.
and I'm like, can you tell me what's going on with it? They're like, oh,
We can't find it.
yeah, we can,
It never scanned. We don't know.
It's probably not here. I'm like, could somebody take a look and see maybe it's around? then she's trying to tell me, oh, well, maybe when it went on the belt to get scanned.
The belt.
Yeah, there's some sort of a belt system where they put the packages on, and there's a overhead camera that scans all the numbers, the barcodes.
Holy
She's
shit.
like, oh, well, maybe it was under something, or it was, turned over so it didn't get the barcode scanned.
Wow.
And I'm like, well, wouldn't it get scanned that at the next destination? Because it's traveling to another state. So wouldn't it be scanned? Well, yeah, it should be scanned when it gets to the next destination. Don't you know that fucking thing was never scanned?
Then what happened?
And then one day it just was delivered.
Wow. And how long did that take?
No tracking updates whatsoever. It was like 5 days or 6 days.
Oh, they got it together.
But there was no tracking. And because it was something that I sold online. My buyer wasn't convinced
you're fucked,
that
right? Good
it
luck.
was actually brought to the post office.
Negative feedback. Go
they
fuck yourself.
They wanted to cancel.
I got no tracking
their
from this
order.
bitch.
I was going to have to refund money. And I was like, fuck.
Who is this bitch that I bought from? I don't trust her. No tracking. She's lying to me. She's sending me shit, lying to me that she went to the post. You never left the house. Go fuck yourself.
So now that's why I go to that kiosk and get
paper,
those
right?
receipts.
Look, I did it.
I definitely dropped it off.
Right.
So if it didn't get scanned after this, that's post office.
That's why, even if I didn't do that, like you drop that shit off in the fucking little drop-off fucking area, like I film myself holding the thing and putting it down just in case somebody's like, it's gone, you never sent it. And I'll be like, this is me sending it. Look, this is me drop. Why would I do this and then not send it?
But then you could very easily take it back.
Yeah, I could just take it home and be like, yeah, I sent it.
I sent it.
Meanwhile, it's here. It's here with the label on it that shows that I paid to fucking have it shipped. No, I decided to keep it. You know? Yeah, you could be that crazy, I guess.
Yeah,
but that's another level.
Well,
of insanity.
I mean, usually other people pay the postage.
Whatever. The fucking shit is wrapped and paid and going and sealed. And like I took the time just to fucking film it and then take it home. What kind of scam is that?
Yeah.
That sounds like a fucking Nigerian Kenyan scam. That sounds like some Facebook shit.
I've been seeing some scams lately.
Yeah, I bet. Every time you look left in this area outside when you leave the house is a scam.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
You have like very logical reasons for how the post office doesn't work. I don't even like fuck all that. I just want to murder everybody. That's why. Like if I get to that point,
you want to go postal?
Yeah, I want to go postal once that happens because I already walk in there. Like once I'm outside of the post office. Check this out. I don't know if you feel the same way. I leave the house in high spirits.
Okay.
Right? I'm like beaming. I'm a radiant ball of sunshine and happiness. That's how I start my fucking day. With zero interruptions. Like if it's all up to me, that's how I start. So if you start seeing me like get slowly bent out of shape, it's because I've been, things have been hitting me from the back or from the side. Rocks been throwing at me, trying to chip away, my happiness. But later on, by the end of the day, I'm fucking losing my mind. It's because I started out great. Now, like 30 things drove me up a fucking wall. Now I can't take it, right? So the post office is like the perfect way to start off your day. Ruined. So like I'll get up to the post office entrance door, and I'll be so happy because I'm not thinking about nothing except, this is going to be great. Everything's going to go my way, right? I hope everything's wonderful inside this little area. So I walk in, the first thing you do is, how many people are in there? And then if you see like 16 people online immediately,
you're like, no.
Your heart sinks. No. And you're just like, I'm fucked today.
That's
so
true.
The first thought I have is, should I just go home and come back later? Because I don't want to sit through this. Like if you're in there and you're online for 30 minutes watching this shit, slowly keeping tabs on all these people that you want to murder in the future because you're seeing how they operate, I'd rather go home, make something to eat if I have to, take a piss or whatever, wash my fucking pits and brush my teeth, then go to the post office later and hope I missed everything. But no, most of the time you're just like, oh, I already went. I'm going to walk again, 10, 15 minutes. Fuck this. So you get on that fucking line. And then, so that would be the first awful thing. Right now, I'm already like, my day is going to shit. But I'm like, let's just be optimistic. I'll get on here. I'm the 17th fucking asshole online. And then luckily, everything will go bing, 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 bing. And everybody's gone. And then like, holy shit, I got to the window in fucking 3 minutes flat. That was fucking unbelievable. Look at how speedy and efficient everyone is here, right? So I'm hoping for that, right?
Right, of course.
And then like the next thing that gets me, because I don't want to think about these logistics, you could think up easily all the terrible logistics, how everything's gonna go wrong, because you could think about it, you've seen it. There's things you haven't seen yet, so they're gonna surprise you. You're gonna be like, "Holy shit! How could you be that stupid? I can't fucking believe this. Why am I even here?" You know. And like I go in there with my baseline happiness and IQ level of how I start my day, and so then I got in there with less happiness, and then my IQ starts to drop because I start mixing in with everybody else's stupidity. Now we're just a room full of stupid people. And it's like, I feel like I'm getting as stupid as the stupidest guy in there that I watch who can't even use a pen correctly and then can't fucking tape something on a box. And now when I get to the window, I think I'm smart and happy and all this shit. And I get to the window now, I'm the fucking absolute dope. And right. I got just as dumb as the other guy. And I realized I don't have this all together. Now everyone's looking at me going, look how stupid that guy is. This is why I hate the post office, because of that fucking asshole, because that's me. So, but before I get to there, the next thing that I hate is fuck all that logistics shit. I'm looking around, I'm going, oh, the smell in here. Why does it smell like that? I'm like, the place is fucking, you can open some windows in here? They don't even have a window. There's no windows opening.
Oh my God.
It's a sealed box, right?
That post office.
There might as well be fucking like fog condensing on the windows from all of us breathing.
The 70s.
Right? So like imagine.
It's never been even painted since then.
Right. No, it's like the last time they painted that shit was like before the year 2000. It was like another century when they painted it. And it's like, it's always like this fucking dirty eggshell color or some shit. And then there's like footprints on the wall or something. Like, what are you guys filming the fucking video in here? What are you guys doing in here? And there's like fucking like a dirt, waist level high dirt from the floor to there, all on the walls. Like what is this? Like, who touches these walls?
It is pretty disgusting. I mean, when it rains,
dust and dirt everywhere, right?
When it rains in there, they have this, what is it? I guess it's like a vestibule that you walk through from the outer door, and then there's an inner door.
Yeah, if it's
and
damp.
In that vestibule, when it rains really hard, it like the ceiling leaks or some shit.
Oh my God, they don't even have a good ceiling.
Puddles in there.
This place is decrepit.
They put cardboard down on the floor.
Oh my God.
It's disgusting. And they have this weird kind of industrial, I don't know if it's a humidifier. I don't know what it is, but it's some sort of machine that has a fan that sits in the corner in there to maybe keep noise. Some of the mildewy smell out of that place. Jesus,
what the fuck?
It's gross. I would hate to see what it looks like in the back.
Thank God there's no food in there. All you need is to see cockroaches running on the fucking walls, because you know they would, or like rats running.
Yeah, well,
they got those drop ceilings.
Both of those are in there.
Every time I see a drop ceiling in a dirty place with fluorescent light bulbs, it looks like it's from the fucking 70s. First thing I think is, if you lift one of them drop ceiling tiles, all you're gonna see is fucking. It's just gonna rain rat shit. Just fucking. It looks like black rice. Like that's all I picture.
You would think that because it's the only post office that's for blocks and blocks and blocks. I don't even know where the next post office is in this neighborhood.
There is none in this neighborhood. Forget it.
Yeah, that over the years they would have done something to improve the interior somewhat in there.
There's like 50, 60,000 people here, and they all got to go to that one post office.
Yeah, and
it's fucking
tiny.
smaller than a fucking Carvel. It's
so
smaller than the
small.
Baskin Robbins 31 flavors. They only got 3 flavors at this post office.
And they have I think only
shit, dirt, and smell flavor.
3 windows, maybe. I think it's 3,
yeah, maximum,
maybe 4
right? Like if they're going full blast.
And they only have usually 2 people working, if that.
You're lucky, yeah.
And they have this one little desk that you're supposed to use if you need to write on.
Disgusting.
And it's gross, and it's got all kinds of pen and marker.
Yeah,
all
doesn't it
over
have like a top, like a Formica top that's like rubbed away?
It's just it's pretty old. It's pretty disgusting.
What is this? Yeah, and then I was gonna say, like, if you go in there on a rainy day and everyone comes in there with umbrellas and they're all wet.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you smell that damp air, and everyone's locked in this box that's damp with no ventilation. And it's just like, now you're all breathing like wet, hot fart smell air with feet and fucking socks.
Around Christmas time, the holidays, it's the worst in there. Like every single day, the line is
God forbid,
almost out the door.
Holidays
every day.
Forget it.
People shipping. It's terrible in there.
It's almost like, can I avoid this? How do I avoid this?
Right. You try to avoid. That's what I do. I do all my postage at home.
Oh, so you avoid the complications.
I print everything, and all I do is just dump it there. I just drop it off.
You still
over
have to go there, though. They could still ruin.
Yeah, well,
your
I could
day.
probably make arrangements to get it picked up.
Wow,
I think you can do that.
That's
but
amazing.
I've never done that.
That's the next level shit.
Because I don't know who's going to pick it up.
Who the fuck's going to pick it up?
Our postal delivery person varies. We don't always have the same person all the time. We used to have this one guy all the time, and then he still comes around, but I guess if he's on vacation or whatever, there are other people that, fill in and take the route. So you can never really get to know any of your postal delivery people, not personally, but you can't really get to know them and to feel that, oh yeah, well, Mike's going to be by today. I trust that he's going to get my package or something. You can't really even do that
even
with
know
these
his
people.
Name. I never even knew anybody in his name. I'm always afraid. Like, I want to be courteous, and be nice.
Yeah.
I go, thank you. Have a nice day.
Right.
And then, like, right after that, you got to be like sincere. And then you have to end it. Like, you can't ever go beyond that. Imagine you're the guy that tries to go beyond that. Have a nice day. Thank you so much. Hey, by the way, are you free for dinner next week? Like, you always deliver everything so good. What's your name, by the way? I want to buy you a bowl of spaghetti.
Do you like cookies? I just baked some.
Oh my God, I got these delicious cookies. Like, you can't do that. They will look at you like, no, you stepped over the line, bro.
Right,
We're good at just eye to eye. How you doing? Goodbye. See you.
How do I know
Thank
what's
you.
in these cookies?
No, you don't like become their friend. Like,
no.
Like, hey, how's your mom doing?
Nice. When I see them, I always are like,
that's why
hello.
it's a little weird. It's like you want to be like close, but you can't go beyond. Like, it's the third. If you go 3 things, oh hi, oh thank you, have a nice day. If you go beyond those 3 things, now you're in weird, like, possible stalker crazy person territory. And then they'll look at you. Oh, you crossed the line.
Yeah,
bro. You can't do that. Look, he's like, look, I got a route.
They wouldn't be used to it.
I got a million of you. I got a million of you motherfuckers. I don't want to be any of you guys' personal friend. I got my own life. Is what he's thinking.
Yeah.
But like, if you're needy, I don't know, you just seem so nice. You always hand me everything that I order. It's like a sign.
So nicely.
Like,
with a smile.
If we could extend that nicety into the rest of our lives, can you imagine how nice that would be? You're crazy. Leave me alone. I got to change my route now because of you. Forget it.
That's the kind of thing that you see in, like small town America.
Yeah, in small town, they're like, why weren't you at church?
Right.
What do you not don't believe in God no more?
In a big city,
Are you a sinner?
It's much harder.
In a big city, it's like everybody's like on top of each other, but luckily they don't know shit about shit, right?
Right, and everybody's suspicious of the other person, thinking they're going to kill them.
Because you don't know if this person's nice one day, and then the next day you're reading about it on Nextdoor that this guy stole everybody's shit, knifed the other woman, and fucking stole her dog, and then tried to rape somebody.
Right.
And it's like, what is going on?
Who can you trust?
I trusted him.
Nobody.
Right, I trusted him. Look what happened. I heard about him on Nextdoor. The police blotter of Karens. Nextdoor is the real police blotter. Everybody watch out about the FedEx guy. You better watch out if you got expensive shit. This is what happened.
Right. This is what happened to me.
Shit,
Don't let it happen to you.
I was jogging the other day all alone on this street, and you won't believe what happened. Everybody watch out. It's like, that's the police blotter. Nextdoor.com.
That's true. It's true.
But so the post office, like we've been talking for 30 minutes about the post office. And I feel like we're only getting started. But you know what I want to do? I want to dip in. It seems like we need to dip in like regularly. I want to talk about that flagship suites that we went to that was so awful. Like I promised the last time you were driving in the asshole mobile that we would fucking revisit those awesome reviews. So
let
me
have
pull
another
this
one
up.
to share?
Yeah, check this out. Watch this.
Careful when you're driving.
I know
Should
what the
I
fuck
be
I'm
reading
doing.
this?
I'm looking straight.
Should you be giving it to me?
I'm looking straight.
Well, we're at a light.
Look at this. Sandra R. Okay. Sandra R. 10 days ago. So this shit is fucking brand fucking new. Never saw this one. Sandra R. was there, unfortunately.
How many stars?
She didn't fucking Yelp it in advance, obviously. Sandra R. 1 star. Holy shit. Luckily, she don't have much to say, but listen to how she says it. She goes, and I've heard this before, so this is not, it starts out, same as other
Hurry
1
up,
stars.
hurry up. Eyes on the road.
If I could give 0 stars, I would. That is such a good opener.
Of course.
An oldie but a goodie.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But now check this out. So here's the specifics. Room was dirty and smelly. That sounds about right.
Yep.
The smell. You can't get past smells,
Yeah,
right?
that's true.
Blankets stained.
Ooh, yeah.
Just plain disgusting. That sentence doesn't even, I don't know if that's a full sentence.
It's not enough.
But watch this. So that's 2 sentences. Right? No, 3 sentences. There's only one more sentence. Do not stay here. Trust me. So the not and trust me are all caps.
Of course.
Holy, that was a good one. Good old Sandra R. gets to the point.
Yeah, thank you,
gets
Sandra.
to the point quick. So
we know what you mean, Sandra.
So Tracy C. is the one I already read last time. Let's move on to Alan R. A year ago. 1 star. To listen to this. This venue is a sad commentary on life. Listen to this fucking Hemingway over here. This fucking guy. This is opener. Many of the residents living here are in terrible straits. Who is this guy?
Full-time residents?
This guy's like a documentarian. He's saying there's fucking residents. That's not a fucking place where you want to fucking pay for the night. There's people living there.
Oh my God, I wonder if it's if they're immigrants that are living there.
Are in terrible straits and have been placed in this shelter. It's a shelter. Now. It's a shelter.
Oh my God.
Placed in this shelter by various state agencies. Listen to this guy. This guy did his homework before he gave this 1 star. Let's see what else he says.
Which he didn't do before he stayed there.
He says so much. I'm going to have to pick this up. I didn't realize how long this guy was when I opened it up.
Hurry it up.
On the one hand, I do not begrudge them a safe place to stay. But the owners also do not have the right to post pictures of families frolicking on the beach either. What the fuck is this guy talking about?
There's no beach.
No one, and I mean no one that lives here / stays here is frolicking on the sandy shores of, and I'm not going to say where it is, nor are they at the casinos or the aquarium for that matter. What the fuck? Wow, listen to this guy. These poor people are pushing shopping carts around there with all their worldly belongings and a bag of cans they picked up on the side of the road. This guy's really writing some shit here. Don't be a sucker and take the owner's glossy pictures as evidence of a nice stay. So he's saying the pictures are fake. Take a moment to read the reviews, mostly 1 star, because there is a disturbing disconnect between the sadly impoverished residents, the rundown rooms, versus the glossy, fake internet images. Consider yourself fully informed. P.S. On the basis of Mark M's review, it is safe to say that he is probably a crack addict.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Mark, what does Mark have to say?
Now we gotta find Mark M's fucking review. Mark probably the crack addict. Let's see.
I'm nervous about your eyes not being on the road here.
I'm good.
Yeah, you're good. All right.
You know what? Let's see. 53 more reviews. Okay, let's see if I can quickly find Mark. If I don't find Mark real quick, I'm just going to read the next one because I'm curious who the possibly crack addict guy is. Yeah, I'm not really seeing Mark right off the bat here. I don't know. Maybe that guy's review is fake and he just wanted to say, you know what, fuck Mark. He never even stayed here. And I just want to publicly say Mark's a fucking crack addict. That's what it looks like. That review is weird.
You know, maybe they have made it
you know why?
Shelter of some
Mark
sort.
M. Is that what I said? Mark M gave 4 stars. And it's super long. We're going to have to revisit this one. This is getting deep.
Oh, no.
Like, this is turned into a fucking, a
he
series.
Must be on crack because nobody in their right mind is going to give that place 4 stars.
Look, let's do this. Let's go to Steve B. Let's read Steve B. And we'll end it on that.
Okay.
So 5 months ago, Steve B gives 1 star.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, Steve.
Listen to this guy.
You know what's going
on. Let's hear his opener. We had a few options for cheap motels on our trip. A bunch had free breakfast, Wi-Fi, and we're in the $100 range. We went with this one and regretted it. The first room reeked of smoke.
Ooh, ew.
So we got changed to another. For an upcharge.
An upcharge.
The new
for
rooms,
the non-smelly.
The new room's shower curtain was dangling from the wall.
Oh, God.
But we made it work. The whole time I was thinking, well, at least we'll get breakfast and get out of here. But they aren't serving breakfast because of the pandemic. I understood this earlier in the pandemic. I'm vaxxed, twice boosted, mask whenever. But this just felt like
2 years later.
Holy shit, this guy, right? He's protected, huh?
Yeah.
This guy is majorly protected. This guy's hermetically sealed.
Right. He's even protected from that room.
Oh, but this just felt like a cost-saving measure. You can't get anything past this guy, huh? Just choose one of the other nearby cheap motels. That's how he ends it. Steve B's not a sharp knife out of the drawer, I'm thinking, you know?
Right. He fell for those internet glossy pictures.
Oh, what a dope, right? Yeah, so there's so many more. But they're all so long because they all want to say how much they hated it. I think we're going to have to end it. Oh, okay, let's end it. I'll do this one real quick. Seth S., a year ago, 1 star.
Okay.
There's no free breakfast. That's a scam.
Oh,
The hot water is actually the cold water in the shower. It's labeled incorrectly.
Oh, no.
That guy got the shaft, huh? You better wear your socks all the time or your feet will be black because the carpet's that dirty.
Oh.
Spiders.
Oh, spiders.
That's the whole sentence.
Oh, no.
Spiders, period. Loads of trashy old broken down vehicles with flat tires just parked in the parking lot.
What?
$180 a night.
Oh, man, he got ripped off.
Trash.
Yeah.
That's Seth S.
Poor Seth, man.
Wow. All right. So that was fun. This is going to have to be a recurring thing. There's so many reviews of this place. This is unbelievable. All right. Well, let's keep our eyes on the road, hey?
Yep.
Let's keep it going. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.